means we can have a baby, Story.
We got it.
Story, should we have a baby?
It is ordered.
She just said no.
You want to be...
The entertainment industry was shaken by an unexpected controversy after rumors about a celebrity's alleged secret marriage began spreading across social media platforms. What started as a few anonymous posts quickly turned into one of the most discussed topics in the country. Fans, media outlets, and industry insiders all began searching for answers as speculation continued to grow throughout the day. According to several online sources, documents and photographs allegedly connected to a well-known celebrity surfaced late at night. The materials appeared to suggest that the star had been living a private life completely hidden from the public eye. Within hours, screenshots and edited images flooded social media, causing confusion among fans and creating intense debate about what was real and what was not. The celebrity, who had built a reputation for being open and honest with supporters, suddenly found themselves at the center of a storm. While some fans refused to believe the rumors, others demanded an official explanation. Popular discussion pages and entertainment channels began analyzing every available detail, turning the story into headline news. As public interest increased, reporters gathered outside locations believed to be connected to the celebrity. Cameras followed family members and close friends, hoping to capture reactions. The pressure grew even more when several individuals claiming to have insider information came forward with conflicting statements. One source claimed that the marriage had taken place several years earlier and had remained hidden due to concerns about public image and career stability. Another source dismissed the claim entirely, insisting that the documents being shared online were inaccurate and taken out of context. The conflicting reports only fueled further speculation. Inside the celebrity's family, tensions reportedly began to rise. Relatives were suddenly forced to answer questions from neighbors, journalists, and curious members of the public. Some family members allegedly learned about the rumors at the same time as everyone else, leaving them shocked and frustrated. A close acquaintance described the atmosphere as extremely stressful, explaining that constant phone calls and media attention were affecting everyone connected to the situation. Family gatherings reportedly became tense as relatives tried to understand how such a major secret, if true, could have remained hidden for so long. The situation became even more complicated when an unidentified individual released additional photographs online. The images appeared to show the celebrity attending a private ceremony with a small group of people. Although the authenticity of the photographs had not been verified, they quickly became viral. Entertainment analysts noted that public figures often face immense pressure to maintain carefully managed images. In many cases, celebrities choose to keep personal relationships private to protect loved ones from public scrutiny. However, secrecy can sometimes create larger problems when unexpected revelations emerge. As discussions intensified, fan communities became divided. Some supporters argued that the celebrity deserved privacy and should not be forced to share personal details. Others felt disappointed, believing that years of public statements had created a different impression. Several prominent commentators urged people to avoid jumping to conclusions before verified information became available. They pointed out that social media rumors can spread rapidly and often contain inaccuracies. Despite these warnings, public interest continued growing at an extraordinary pace. The celebrity's management team remained silent throughout most of the day. Their refusal to immediately address the allegations led to even more speculation. Online users interpreted the silence in different ways. Some viewed it as evidence that the reports were true, while others believed the team was simply gathering information before making an official statement. Meanwhile, television talk shows dedicated entire segments to discussing the controversy. Guests debated whether celebrities have a responsibility to disclose major life events to the public. The discussions generated strong opinions from viewers and further increased attention on the developing story. Family members reportedly struggled to cope with the sudden spotlight. One relative allegedly expressed frustration over the constant attention from reporters. Another was said to be concerned about the emotional impact the controversy could have on younger members of the family. Friends close to the celebrity described the situation as heartbreaking. According to them, the star had always tried to separate professional life from personal matters. They claimed that recent events had created enormous emotional pressure and uncertainty. As evening approached, new rumors emerged suggesting that disagreements had begun within the family itself. Some relatives allegedly wanted a full public explanation, while others preferred to remain silent and avoid further media attention. The differing opinions reportedly created tension during private discussions. Observers noted that scandals involving personal relationships often become far more complicated when family dynamics are involved. What begins as a public controversy can quickly evolve into a deeply personal struggle affecting parents, siblings, and extended relatives. Despite the growing attention, many important questions remained unanswered. Were the documents authentic? Were the photographs genuine? Had a secret marriage actually taken place? Or was the entire story based on misunderstandings and speculation? Without official confirmation, certainty remained impossible. Late that night, anticipation reached its highest point when reports suggested that the celebrities' representatives were preparing a formal response. Journalists waited for an announcement, while fans refreshed social media feeds hoping for clarity. Inside entertainment circles, everyone understood that the next statement could change everything. A confirmation would reshape public perception and potentially affect the celebrity's career. A denial could trigger a completely different wave of reactions and raise questions about the origin of the rumors. As the controversy continued unfolding, one thing became clear: the story was far from over. The celebrity, the family, and millions of followers were all waiting for answers that could determine the future of one of the most talked-about entertainment scandals in recent memory. The following morning, the controversy reached an entirely new level. News channels opened their broadcasts with updates about the alleged secret marriage, while social media remained flooded with theories, opinions, and emotional reactions. What had started as a rumor was now dominating entertainment headlines everywhere. Before noon, the celebrity's management agency finally released a short statement. However, instead of providing clear answers, the statement only increased public curiosity. The agency requested privacy and asked people not to spread unverified information. While the message encouraged respect and patience, it did not directly confirm or deny the claims that had been circulating online. The vague response immediately became a topic of debate. Some people interpreted it as a sign that there was truth behind the reports. Others argued that the agency was simply trying to protect its client from an unfair media storm. Regardless of interpretation, the statement failed to stop the speculation. Meanwhile, reporters continued investigating every detail connected to the story. Several entertainment journalists claimed they had spoken with individuals who allegedly knew about the relationship years earlier. According to these accounts, only a very small circle of trusted people had been aware of the situation. One journalist reported that the celebrity had always been extremely protective of personal matters. Friends and colleagues reportedly respected this decision and avoided discussing private relationships in public. If the rumors were true, maintaining secrecy for such a long period would have required tremendous effort and trust. At the same time, tensions within the family reportedly continued to grow. Sources close to the household claimed that different relatives had different views regarding how the situation should be handled. Some believed complete honesty was the best option, while others feared that revealing everything could create even greater problems. The pressure intensified when several old interviews resurfaced online. Internet users began analyzing past statements made by the celebrity, searching for clues that might support or contradict the rumors. Small comments that once seemed unimportant were suddenly being examined in great detail. Fans were equally divided. Many supporters defended the celebrity, arguing that everyone has the right to keep personal relationships private. They criticized the media for turning a private matter into a public spectacle. On the other hand, some followers felt disappointed because they believed they had been given a misleading impression over the years. Online discussions became increasingly emotional. Thousands of comments appeared under entertainment posts every hour. Some users expressed sympathy, while others demanded transparency. The controversy quickly expanded beyond entertainment circles and became a broader conversation about privacy, trust, and public expectations. Industry experts pointed out that celebrities often face unique challenges. Their careers depend on public attention, yet they also seek normal personal lives. Balancing these two realities can be extremely difficult. In some cases, public figures choose secrecy to protect loved ones from unwanted attention. As the day progressed, another unexpected development emerged. A person claiming to be a former acquaintance of the celebrity appeared in a video interview. The individual alleged that rumors about the secret marriage had existed for years among certain industry insiders. The interview immediately went viral. Viewers debated whether the person was telling the truth or simply seeking attention. Critics noted that no concrete evidence was presented. Nevertheless, the interview added another layer of complexity to an already confusing situation. Inside the family, emotions reportedly remained high. According to sources, some relatives felt betrayed by the public exposure, regardless of whether the rumors were accurate. Others were upset by the intense media attention surrounding the family. One family member was reportedly overwhelmed by constant phone calls from journalists and strangers. Another allegedly became frustrated after seeing private family photographs shared online without permission. The incident highlighted the personal consequences that can result from public controversies. Friends of the celebrity also found themselves drawn into the story. Reporters contacted former coworkers, longtime companions, and even distant acquaintances. Many refused to comment, while others expressed concern about the emotional impact the situation might have on everyone involved. Despite the growing chaos, the celebrity remained silent. This silence became one of the most discussed aspects of the controversy. Supporters believed the star was taking time to carefully consider a response. The critics argued that remaining silent only encouraged speculation and uncertainty. Entertainment commentators continued discussing possible outcomes. Some predicted a full public confession. Others expected a strong denial. A few believed the truth would be more complicated than either scenario. Late in the afternoon, rumors began circulating that a private meeting had taken place between several family members. Although details were unclear, reports suggested the discussion focused on how to respond to increasing public pressure. The alleged meeting generated even more interest. News outlets attempted to gather information, but reliable details remained scarce. As a result, countless theories emerged online. During the evening, supporters organized social media campaigns encouraging respect for the celebrity's privacy. Hashtags promoting kindness and understanding began trending. Many fans emphasized that personal relationships should not define a person's professional achievements. However, opposing voices continued arguing that public figures should be more transparent, especially when their image has been carefully marketed to fans for many years. The debate reflected broader questions about the relationship between celebrities and the public. As darkness fell, another report surfaced claiming that additional evidence might soon be released. The possibility of new information created fresh anticipation across social media platforms. Entertainment reporters prepared for another long night. Producers arranged special coverage, while online creators posted constant updates. Everyone seemed to be waiting for the next major development. Inside the celebrity's inner circle, uncertainty reportedly remained intense. Friends and relatives were said to be concerned about how the ongoing controversy might affect future opportunities, personal relationships, and emotional well-being. What had once been a private matter had evolved into a national conversation. Every statement, photograph, and rumor was being analyzed by millions of people. The situation appeared to be moving toward a critical turning point. By midnight, one question continued dominating discussions everywhere. Would the celebrity finally break their silence and reveal the truth? The answer remained unknown, but expectations were growing with every passing hour. The next chapter of the story promised even more drama, emotion, and unexpected revelations as the controversy